Hello everybody, I am so happy that I get to make some art with you today. My name is Miss Birgit and we are going to make a piece of salt, glue, and watercolor art. So this is one way you can do it with a shaped piece of paper or cardstock. The other things you're going to need for this project is a bottle of white school glue, just any kind of white school glue, a paintbrush, a watercolor set, and then some table salt, just a big shaker of table salt. You don't have to do the heart. You can also just use a big piece of paper and do some like different random shapes on there. For older preschoolers, you can use your glue to draw a kind of landscape or any other picture that you want. And for little preschoolers, this one isn't colored yet, but you can kind of see there's all these squiggles that I just made, random squiggles all over. It's really fun because the art is all sparkly when it's done. All right, let's get started.
There's different ways you can do this. So you can either cut out a shape, caregiver, so you can do that, or older preschoolers can do it themselves. And then I'm going to take my glue bottle. I'm just going to draw directly with the glue bottle. Just squeeze the glue bottle. So this teaches some motor skills. Now this doesn't have to be any kind of pattern. For like a preschooler, you can just do squiggles. You know, just random patterns with the glue. But I'm just going to go. So if you cut out a shape, these actually make fun little hangers or ornaments. You can do a star, you can do hearts, do diamonds. You can learn about shapes by doing squares and rectangles and circles. So there's all kinds of options. The other option is that you just use a big sheet of paper and put your glue squiggles on there. It doesn't have to be on shaped paper like I'm doing here. So there you go. So I'm sprinkling salt all over my heart here. There we go. And so now you can either let that dry as is and then shake the salt off, or you probably end up with some bigger chunks, so you can just quickly shake off your salt and then let it dry. So that's what I'm going to do. Now this can take quite a long time to dry, so this is a fun project to start on one day and then finish on another. Right, so here is my dried little heart cutout. So now I'm going to color it, and this is where the fun part starts. So I'm going to take my brush and load it up with a color. So I'm going to start with orange. And you want your brush pretty wet. So now I'm just going to run my brush over the top of where the salt is, and it soaks the paint right in. So now I'm just going to use some different colors. See, so you can go vary your colors and just kind of run it along the edge of your salty ridges on your painting. So now I'm going to switch to some blue. If you miss and get some on the paper, not a problem. It looks fun too. Alright, here's some purple. Isn't that fun? Look how that kind of runs into that salt just like by magic. Okay. I'm going to do some of the dots here around the edge that I haven't colored yet. Okay, there is my finished heart. I go close up, you can see that sparkly fun texture. And then you can just thread a piece of yarn through the top and you have a really fun door hanger. Or I wanted to show you guys really quickly that if you have a younger preschooler and their fine motor skills just aren't there yet, you can just brush the whole thing with one color and you're still going to end up with a really, really fun art project because the salt just kind of attracts the color, and you still have those sparkly ridges, and then you have the fun blue background or whatever color you choose to make it. So there you go. See, this is just brushed on with one color, no fine motor skills required. So have fun with this. Bye-bye.